Señores, estamos con los creadores de Intensamente, el director y el productor, y tenemos una dinámica muy bonita porque a ustedes les encanta este rollo de Pixar y todo este mundo.
Good to see you again.
I bring some things.
Okay.
I want to show you, and I want that you share some fun facts or stories with the people.
Okay.
First of all, this one.
Yeah, Mike's hat.
Yeah.
Monsters University. ¿Alguien baja aquí?
Oficialmente soy universitario.
James P. Sullivan.
Mike Wazowski.
Monsters, of course, came out of Monsters Incorporated, but we didn't want to do a sequel because we wanted to keep the relationship with Sully and Boo kind of up to your own imagination. So if we went further from there, we'd have to show Boo again. And is she still a kid?
Yeah.
Is she 12 years old? Is she, 23 years old? Who knows? We didn't want to answer that. So we said, well, let's go the other way and show where they came to, how do they meet? How did these two guys get to know each other?
Uy, qué susto.
This guy here.
Oh, yeah.
It's anger, yeah.
Anger.
That's kind of
Now-
a contradiction.
Yeah. He's usually a
This is
square.
round
but
square.
Yeah. One of the,
let me see it.
the stars.
He's usually like this.
Yeah. It's for the stress.
Yeah, you can squeeze if you're feeling.
Soy alegría, ella es tristeza. Él es furia, ella es desagrado. Y él es temor. Somos las emociones de Riley. Somos los que hacen a Riley, Riley.
What can you tell me about the feelings in this movie? I know that you have a lot of feelings, and these finally 5 characters come to the movie.
Yeah, well, we thought when Pete first pitched the idea of like we could make a movie where we personify emotions set inside the mind of a little girl, that's exactly what we love about animation, that you could show the audience something that you could never show in live action or any other way. And in a way, we sort of thought of them like our version of the Seven Dwarfs, just very clear, gettable, caricatured, pushed, extreme kind of characters. And so Anger, I think Anger was sort of the first one. In fact, you drew, as you were pitching in the early days, we had a story with nothing in it on the whiteboard, and you were making notes and writing. You drew a little square with flame coming out. And that he kind of was, that was kind of his design.
¿Con que no nos darás postre, amigo? ¿Eso quieres? ¡Ay, claro! ¡Danos de cenar después de que tú te comas esto!
This body here.
Oh,
Even
Nemo.
one of your cousins. We
Yeah,
would
oh, yeah.
say.
Right.
¡Puedo encontrar a mi hijo!
Los peces son amigos, no comida. No vayas a soltarte.
Nemo for me was the first film that I was not like connected to on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, me too.
And I watched it from afar, and it, like all the films, it kind of like stumbles along, right? As we were making it, there's stuff that was really great. There was some stuff that was like kind of long and boring, and then it went for a long time before finally seeing it. And I remember going to the crew party, and suddenly it was this jewel, as though it just came down from heaven. It was like beautiful, and everything was so fun and funny and emotional, and it really made me aware that all the films are like that. They have this weird illusion of being finished and nicely perfect,
Wow.
but it's a struggle, and the whole way along.
Tal vez solo hablas cetáceo.
¿Qué tal si está hambrienta,
Tranquilo, las ballenas no comen peces payaso, comen krill. ¿Qué tal, krill?
These fellas here,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
cool.
there they are.
a couple of
Mike.
of
Mike
university
and Sully in
guys.
school, yeah.
It's funny is with Sully, we went through a couple different versions of him, making him like really fat, like he
Yeah.
was sort of a Chris Farley.
Chris Farley or
Chris
John
Farley,
Belushi
yeah.
or something,
Yeah, he's a slob and didn't really care, and so his thing was kind of finding himself at school. So we tried a bunch of different stuff because we weren't sure exactly what story we were telling when we started it.
I remember Dan Scanlon and Corey Ray, the director and producer, I thought it was a great idea that what they did is they took everyone on the crew had to show a picture of themselves in college.
Oh, yeah.
And they made a big board of how everyone, you kind of the same but totally different.
Yep.
And that sort of drove those designs.
¡No volveré a la cárcel! ¡Rápido, corran!
Cinturones.
¡Listo, corre!
¿Hay alguien que quiera un dulce?
¡Solo!
These guys here, you love it, I know.
Yeah.
That was the very first movie we did.
What if?
Toy Story.
What if the toys
What toys
come
came
to
to life,
real
right.
life?
Yeah,
That's 20 years ago.
it was.
Por galaxias navegar, más allá del sol.
It really felt like just a bunch of people doing it for fun. And that was about the time Jonas came on. We had just started, I think the first sequence we animated was the Army Man.
I was the intern. I came on and I saw my first day, they projected that scene on film. I might have been the first time, I don't know.
No.
It was very early. And I saw, before anybody else in the world, that first scene from Toy Story. And so I liked it so much that I said, I'm going to spend at least 20 years there. Didn't you come up with To Infinity and Beyond?
To infinity and beyond!
Well, it was
that
me.
right?
It was a group effort. So, we were all kind of sharing a brain, And John, I think, said, or maybe it was Andrew, said, Buzz should have some sort of catchphrase,
Right.
And we were fooling around, and I think John said, to infinity, and I said, and beyond, or maybe it was the vice
Co-authored
versa.
somehow, yeah.
It was fun.
That's awesome.
As they say here. What's the
Al
translation?
infinito y más allá.
Okay.
¡Al infinito y más allá!
We have this wagon here.
I've never
The
seen
Pizza
that.
Planet
I haven't
wagon.
seen that one, yeah.
It's
That
in
was-
every single movie in Pixar, right?
It was from Toy Story.
It is.
And then we needed something for Bug's Life. And somebody said, well, just use this model again. Stuck it in. Then that became, the sort of fans enjoyed seeing it. So now it's been in every single one of the films, including this one, Intensamente. It's in 3 shots.
Yeah?
You have to look close.
Yes, you are going to be challenged to find it.
And also the ball, right?
It's in the memory spheres, yeah.
Lots of memories, so you gotta look close.
De Disney Pixar, Intensamente.
¡Cerebro frío!
Thank you very much, and we are going to see the new movie and all that came with Pixar and you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want an Intensamente cookie?
Yeah,
You can
yes,
choose
please.
who's left for
I'm
your
gonna
lotion.
take the anger.
Okay, good.
Pete,
good
you want
one.
another?
Yeah, I'm going to try the blue one.
I'm saving this one for the next person.
Delicious, right?
Is it good?
Thank you. Yeah.
Bienvenidos a la leyenda de Krampus. Krampus es una criatura del folclore de países alpinos. Según esta leyenda, esta criatura demoníaca